Slick Reacts back with another reaction video. Today we have Eminem, Fall, highly requested song and video, so why not? Let's just do it. Let's check it out. Yeah.
Fuck, really?
What's it saying? Revival dead. Revival is dead on arrival.
Fuck, really?
Walk on water sinks. Revival is one of Eminem's albums, right? I believe.
The fuck?
Eminem in his head and out of touch. Remember when Eminem was dope? There's no reviving revival.
Yo, man, we going to the studio or what?
Will little old Slim Shady please come
Yeah,
back?
let's go. Hold on.
Why won't Eminem grow up? Eminem's latest fails to impress.
I keep getting fucking alerts on my phone.
Eminem sounds like he completely forgot how to rap on the god-awful Revival.
Alerts. Yeah.
Eminem drops another trash
Yeah,
album.
articles
Features can't revive Eminem's failing career. Jesus. Eminem completely phones in his verse. The once acclaimed rapper has made headlines recently with the arrival of his long-awaited but critically panned Revival.
Eminem completely phones in his verse. Fuck this. What's wrong with him?
Man, you gotta stop looking at that shit, bro.
Yeah, he really does.
God damn.
You know, everybody's been telling me what they think about me for the last few months. Maybe it's time I tell them what I think about them.
Let's do it. Twitter reacts, social media hates Eminem's new album. Damn. Is it time? Wait, what? Is it time to forgive Eminem? Fans say no. Is this like... Because with a couple other songs, it was like Eminem put Slim Shady away, got rid of Slim Shady for a while so he could become the woke Eminem. And is this black thing coming out of the phone, is that like a metaphor for like Slim Shady coming back?
Gotta concentrate against the clock I race. Got no time to waste, I'm already late. I got a marathoner's pace.
Ooh, hold up, let's go.
Gotta concentrate against the clock I race. Got no time to waste, I'm already late. I got a marathoner's pace. Went from addict to a workaholic. Word to Dr. Dre and that first marijuana tape. Yes, I got a chronic case.
And that first marijuana tape, guess I got a chronic case. Marijuana tape, chronic case, Chronic 2001, or The Chronic by Dr. Dre.
And I ain't just workaholic. Word to Dr. Dre and that first marijuana tape. Yes, I got a chronic case. And I ain't just blowing smoke, less it's in your mama's face. I know this time Paul and Dre, they won't tell me what not to say.
Paul Rosenberg and Dre basically try to censor him a little bit, I guess.
And I ain't just blowing smoke, less it's in your mama's face. I know this time Paul and Dre, they won't tell me what not to say. And know me and my party days have all pretty much parted ways. You swear to God I forgot him, the God it made not afraid. One last time for Charlemagne, and my response is late. It's just how long it takes to hit my fucking radar. I'm so far away, these rappers are...
So I heard some of the shit that Charlemagne the God was saying about Eminem, and what M is saying right now is what do you say?
Charlemagne, and my response is late. You swear to God I forgot him, the God it made not afraid. One last time for Charlemagne.
One last time for Charlemagne. If my response is late, that's just how long it takes to hit my fucking radar. I'm so far away. Basically saying like, yeah, I heard what you said about me, but I'm so big and I'm so famous that it took a while because you're so small. It didn't hit my radar that fast.
Have all pretty much parted ways. You swear to God I forgot him, the God it made not afraid. One last time for Charlemagne. If my response is late, it's just how long it takes to hit my fucking radar. I'm so far away. These rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay, next minute they get their style from Migos, so they copy Drake.
Drake. Okay, so these rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay, they're trying to copy Jay-Z.
So like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay, next minute they get their style from me.
They're mocking, they're trying to act like Jay-Z. They get their style from Migos, the rap group.
Migos, so they copy Drake.
And then they copy Drake. They're saying, he's basically saying that these new rappers nowadays, they don't have any originality to them. They just kind of follow what is trending. Whatever is trending, they just hop on the boat and do the same thing because they're just chasing the clout or whatever is trending. So there's no originality in rap anymore.
Rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay, next minute they get their style from Migos, so they copy Drake. Maybe I just don't know when to turn around and walk away. But all the hate, I call it walk on Watergate. I've had as much as I can tolerate. I'm sick and tired of waiting. I done lost my patience.
Did you see that thing right behind him? That shadow? That was fucking creepy.
Call it walk on Watergate. I've had as much as I can tolerate. I'm sick and tired of waiting. I done lost my patience. I can take all of you motherfuckers on it once. You want it shady? You got it.
Ooh, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. That was dope. That was dope. I'm sick of waiting. I done lost my patience. I could take all of you motherfuckers on it. Once you wanted shady, you got him. I like that. I like that. He's that confident again. That I'll take on everybody. I don't give a fuck because I'm some shady.
I can take all of you motherfuckers on it once. You want it shady, you got it. Yeah.
I can't wait till we get to this album review because I hear nothing but good shit about it. And then after doing the interview he did with Sway about this album and how he was saying that Dre deaded a couple of songs because it was him going too far, I really want to see what was actually said on the album because I hear that was the album that he was just trying to go at everybody that had something to say about him.
Once you want it shady, you got it. Yeah. Don't follow my faith. Don't follow my faith. Line 'em up.
Oh, that was dope too. Line them up.
Somebody tell Budden before I snap, he better fasten it or have his body back and zip. The closest thing he's had to hits a smacking bitches.
Oh my god, here we go. Somebody better.
Before I snap, somebody tell Budden before I snap, he better fasten it.
Somebody tell Budden before I snap, you better fasten it or have his body back. Body bag. The closest thing he's had to hits and smacking bitches. He's talking about Joe Budden. So he's talking about Joe better shut the fuck up talking about me because the closest thing he's had to hits was smacking bitches. And Joe Budden had this thing with one of his girls that he ended up slapping her or some shit like that.
Somebody tell Budden before I snap, he better fasten it or have his body back and zip. The closest thing he's had to hits a smacking bitches. And don't make me have to give it back to academics. Say this shit is trash again, I'll have you twist.
DJ Academics?
Smacking bitches. And don't make me have to give it back to academics. Say this shit is trash again, I'll have you twisted like you had it when you thought you had me. Slipping at the telly, even when I'm getting brain, you'll never catch me with a thought.
Even when I'm getting brain, you'll never catch me with a thought. So that was a double. Even when I'm getting brain, you never catch me with a thought. A thought like a slut, like, you know, or a thought like thinking.
Lacking with it, he ain't spitting like this on his last shit. Oh, you better go back and listen, you know me better. Thinking I'll slow a let up, call it trap, cause it's a total setup. Hoping
Kathy Griffin because what was she? She was in a video holding Trump's head. That's why he just did that. And he said Kathy Griffin because in that video she was holding Trump's head.
The clipping rappers falling at Dre said hold your head up. Kathy Griffin stacking ammunition, slap the clip and cock it back on competition. This is how I shot ahead. Gabby Gifford.
That's how I shot ahead. So I got ahead of the competition, but I shot ahead.
My attack is bitch, slap the clip and cock it back on competition. This is how I shot ahead. Gabby Gifford, my attack is vicious. Jack the Ripper back in business. Tyler, create nothing. I see why you called yourself a bitch. It's not just cause you.
Tyler, create nothing. I see why you call yourself up. I'm assuming he's playing on how Tyler Creator said he was gay. Not, he didn't say Eminem was gay. He was saying that he himself was gay. So he called him the F word. Not F-U-C-K, but the other F word.
Is Jack the Ripper back in business? Tyler, create nothing. I see why you called yourself a bitch. It's not just cause you lack attention. It's because you worship the 12 balls. You're sacrilegious.
It's not because you lack attention. It's because you worship D12's balls. You're sacrilegious. You're worshiping. Tyler is worshiping D12's balls, so he's sacrilegious. But he worships D12 because D12 before Tyler the Creator came out with what was it? What was the name? Earl's sweatshirt. And they did that whole movement. They kind of mirrored D12 in a way, talking about outrageous, crazy shit. Kind of like what Bizarre raps about.
Bitch, it's not just cause you lack attention. It's because you worship the 12 balls. You're sacrilegious. If you're gonna critique me, you better at least be as good or better. Get all the hood, sweater, whatever his name is to help you put together.
Get the hood, get the hooded sweater or whatever his name is, Earl sweatshirt.
There's some words, more than just 2 letters. The fans waited for this moment, like that feature when I stole the show. Sorry if I took forever.
Like that feature when I stole the show. Sorry if I took forever. He's talking about how he did the feature on Drake's song Forever, where it went Drake, and then Kanye, then Lil Wayne, then Eminem. And everybody said at the time after that song came out that M had the best verse on Forever. And I haven't heard that song. I remember it playing on the radio back then, but I wasn't paying attention to that. I was listening to other shit. I used to listen to like Gucci Mane and shit like that. But that's what he's saying. I'm sorry that I stole the feature. Sorry if I took forever. It was cool how he said it though. The videos, I don't know, he's weird. He's like just doing a bunch of shit. Like I understand. I think he's like running from something. It might be that black entity, that's Slim Shady. Maybe he's trying to run away from it. I don't know. Breaking through walls and shit.
Just remember, I was here before you, and I'll be here after you. Make you running for you. Detractors, I'ma have to fuck pitchfork with a corkscrew. Just what the doctor.
Fuck Pitchfork with a corkscrew because he was beefing with Pitchfork, which is it's not a magazine company. It's like a social, not even a social media company. It's something like that. Or like it was like a news website. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to fuck Pitchfork with a corkscrew.
Order. Revenge is the best medicine. Increase the dose from least to most and then tell the Grammys to go and fuck themselves. They suck the blood from all the biggest artists like some leeches, so they nominate them, get them there, get a name to MC to show. Every parasite needs a host.
And now he's talking shit about the Grammys, how he said it on the Kamikaze interview with Sway. You know, they basically hint that you're gonna win just to get you there. Just to give it to somebody that no one's even ever heard of.
Then give album of the year to somebody that no one's ever even heard of. All I know is I wrote every single word of everything I ever murdered. Time to separate the sheep from goats. And I I don't believe in ghosts. When
Ooh. Oh, that was
for murder,
dope.
time to separate the sheep from goats.
Time to separate the sheets from goats. The sheep being these clout chasing, irrelevant ass rappers. Goats like Eminem, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. And I don't believe in your writers. I don't believe in ghosts. So he's saying, I don't have a ghostwriter. Don't need one. I don't believe in ghostwriting.
And I got no as I wrote every single word of everything I ever murdered. Time to separate the sheep from goats. And I got no faith in your writers. I don't believe in ghosts. When rap needed it most, I was that wing in a prayer. A beak and a hope, the B-I-R-D in the air. Somewhere some kid is bumping this while that wing in a prayer.
When rap needed it most, I was that wing in a prayer.
Beak and a hope.
A beak and a hope. A B-I-R-D in the air. A bird in the air. He was basically saying he was Superman to hip hop when it needed it most.
I don't believe in ghosts. When rap needed it most, I was that wing in a prayer. A beak and a hope, the B-I-R-D in the air. Somewhere some kid is bumping this while he lip syncs in the mirror. That's who I'm doing it for. The rest I don't really even care. But you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary in my pocket. How I'm burying these artists on a scale that turns your minus minus as various as Harley. And what's scary is you probably can compare me to your car, cause I'm just barely getting started. And far as Lord Jamar,
compare me to your car because I'm just barely getting started.
you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you your car, cause I'm just barely getting started. And far as Lord Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you an Elvis clone. Walk up in this house you own, thrust my pelvic bone, use your telephone, then go fetch me the remote. Put my feet up and just make myself at home. I belong here, clown. Don't tell me about the culture. I inspired the Hobsons, the logic.
Let's go
At
back
home,
here.
I belong. Bone, use your telephone, the hell alone, or I'll show you an Elvis clone.
Bars, Lord Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you an Elvis clone. I'm trying to, because I've been studying up, like, a lot of Eminem's recent beefs with people. I've been trying to, like, read and watch videos and interviews, what they were saying. I believe Lord Jamar called Eminem the Elvis of rap or some shit like that. And M saying, bars, Lord Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you an Elvis clone.
Walk up in this house you own.
Walk up in this house you own. I believe he's talking about the home or this house that he owns. Lord Jamar being House of Hip Hop.
Thrust my pelvic bone.
Thrust my pelvic
Use your
bone.
telephone, then go
Use your
fetch me
telephone.
the remote. Put
Go fetch me
my
the
feet up and
remote.
just make myself at home. I belong here.
So basically, he's saying, I'm gonna walk up in this house you own as the white rapper, and I'm gonna make myself comfortable because I belong here.
Clown, don't tell me about the culture.
Don't tell me about the culture.
I inspired the Hobsons, the Logics, the Coles, the Sean's, the K-Dots, the 5 9s and O. Brought the world 50 Cent. You did squat, piss and moan, but I'm not gonna fall.
And he said, I inspired all these people. All these great rappers that people love so much have said in interviews that I inspired them. And I even brought the world 50 Cent. And if anybody knows anything about hip hop, probably not the newer generation, but if anybody knows anything about hip hop, when 50 Cent came out, he broke through the motherfucking door and came out with so much hype and was so fucking big. I mean, I remember M saying in an interview that 50's album sold more than M's first album. That's how much hype was surrounded around 50 Cent when he first came out. I remember that.
5 9s and O. Brought the world 50 Cent. You did squat, piss and moan, but I'm not gonna fall. Bitch. Yeah.
So that the black entity just entered him. So it looks like Slim Shady is back. I don't know what else it would be, honestly, if he's not, if that thing entering him isn't portraying like some shady or some shady's back. I don't know what else that could be. It'd be random as hell to just be some evil entity that just entered him. I don't know. It says Revival. So that's that's the album that got so much hate. And it looks like, because in the interview M said fuck it. He did this, basically washed his hands of it, and if it wasn't for that album, then he wouldn't have been able to make Kamikaze. So he just stepped on it. So basically he's saying, I don't give a fuck about that album anymore, and looks like he's moving forward. So yeah, that was cool, man. That was cool. I'm glad I did a little bit of research on my downtime about, you know, who he's beefing with. Else I wouldn't have known what was going on, and hopefully my little breakdown of what he was saying clarified a little bit for everybody. And yeah, so if you like the video, please smash that like button, subscribe, and stay safe out there. And please comment down in the videos and request songs. Let me know what you guys want me to do, and I'll get to it. And oh, don't forget to hit the bell notification, because YouTube doesn't always recommend, so it helps the channel out when you do that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.